Shout out to my hustlers out there. Stay down. Sundown to sun up. We up. Yeah.
I've got that staying power, that second wind, that digging deep, that never.
Pain. Before I begin this podcast, I want to be very clear that there's going to be some kind of noise that is coming from the background. So if y'all hear this noise, please ignore. I'll try to do better next time, trying to fix somewhere up where I will be able to make these videos, make these sounds clear enough. Pain. When we talk about pain, we can as well relate these things to the usual happening around. And the only pain that the world and the society get to know about, get to acknowledge mostly and identify with, is the pain that a woman feels. The pain a woman is subjected to. Nobody talks about the pain a man goes through growing up. Nobody talks about the pain a man goes through being a man. A man, right from the onset, is being taught to internalize whatever pain they feel and not show it. The society has taught a man to not show pain because that's what makes them to be a man. But regardless, being a man or woman, you are a human being. And at some point, you feel this pain. And when you feel the pain, you have to show it. You have to let it out. Men have been conditioned. Men have been wired by the society to not show pain because that doesn't make you a man. A man, according to the society, is expected to feel pain, internalize it, and not show it in any way, shape, or form. Because when you show pain, it's a sign of weakness. It's time for us as people to start talking about these things. It's time to start educating the people about what men, women, children go through, the kind of pain they are subjected to every day, the kind of pain they do not know how to express. Today, I'm baffled. Today, I feel so sad because I had to go on the line, go on Twitter, and see a young man had no other choice but to commit suicide. As much as, let me say this once, as much as I frown on any man who takes his life, any man or woman, a child who takes his life, but we cannot deny the facts of situations and reasons why these things happen. We have been so cruel towards each other. We are never our neighbor's keeper. See, man, there's a lot of competition going on in the world between men and women, between men and men, women to women. This is crazy. People are put under unnecessary pressure trying to impress. This is the reason why all these things are happening and nobody's paying attention. Nobody's talking about these things. Nobody's even, this is crazy. Man, we have to do better. We have to really look at our core and understand what is really, really important. The crave for attention, the crave for acceptance has led too many to their early graves. We have to look deep and understand what is really going on and align with the truth. None of these things can save us. Yes, when we have all that we want, we feel comfort. But in the end, we have to honestly look deep into these things and tell ourselves the truth that none of these things can save humanity. None of these things can save us. We can have all that we want, have all the money in the world, but in the end, it cannot save us. As much as we will be able to do a lot of things with these funds, with these resources, we cannot be saved by these resources. But we can help a brother. When I mean help a brother, a lot of people always think about helping people has to always do with helping with finances, helping with money. There's so many ways you can help without giving money. If you give money, of course, it's a way. It's one way, but there are so many other ways we can help a brother, a woman, a sister, without even having to do with money. The bottom line here is this: that we as humans, we as people, as a society, we have so much to do. We have to unlearn so many things that the society has projected in our head. If we really hope to build a world where peace reigns, if we really need to build a world where sanity is looked upon in a very understanding way, when you go out into the world and I just look at people working, running, at the end of the day, to cater for their primary needs, their secondary needs. But at the bottom of it all, when you critically analyze why, it is to impress. It is to impress the world, to impress people. It is to feel like you belong to something. You belong to a particular clique. See, this has driven people into frustration and has led so many astray. The quest to be accepted, the quest to feel among, the quest to feel like you belong to a particular clique, you belong to a group of people, have led so many astray, have led so many to lose their lives, their souls, to lose their family. We need to start addressing these big things, especially the pain a man feels without having to say them, because the condition or the society have conditioned men to internalize the pain. Before being a man, we are human. And no matter what, these things has to be said. These things have to be revealed. People need to understand. My heart bleeds for any man, for any woman, for any child that do not see themselves as worthy enough until they achieve or they attain particular way or particular things in their life. I need to remind you, as a man, being a woman, being a kid, that you are good enough. You are beautiful, you are loving, you are accepted. You deserve love and you should accept yourself. Even without every other thing around you, you have to look within yourself and see your worth and accept yourself. Your worth is not tied to material things. Your worth as a human, as a man, woman, or a kid is not tied to any material possession. Your true worth is being given to you from birth. You have to understand and you have to accept that. And you always have to remind yourself of the truth. Because ultimately, this is the real worth. Nothing else matters. When you die, you will leave everything behind. Your beauty, your car, your wealth will be left behind. But your true worth, which is what has been given to you from birth by God, will never be stripped off of you. Your legacy is your worth. Your legacy, your footprint, your blueprint is your true worth. Your life is your worth. Your identity is your worth. Remember that always. So that's what I want to talk about here in this video. Yo, like, subscribe, and share the video. Click that notification bell at the bottom, and I'll holler at you later, man. Peace. I'm out of here.